What's up, beautiful people? Good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome in to another edition of course, My Plate, My Choice. Man, it's been a little second since we've been together, right? It's been a little. I don't really think we met other than the one time either at the beginning of January or either at the end of December going into January. It's been a little second since we've been together, right? Just different things. I try not to do shows on the holidays anymore, give everybody a break. I don't want anybody to feel bad for the things that you eat and do on your holiday choices, right? So anyway, man, I have missed you all, my plate, my choicers, right? I have missed you guys so much. And I always consider it a privilege for us to get together and do this thing that we do on this given Monday, right? So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, it's been a while, it's been around, it's been a while, but we back though, we back. All right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. This will probably be the last Monday that I don't do a recipe. I'll roll a recipe around next time we get together. Um, I just really want to make sure we fine tune a couple things as we enter the year. All right. I want to make sure that we really truly fine tune a couple of things that we need to do to make sure we are set up to be productive as we go into the year. One of our last sessions, I asked you guys to essentially, the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. I asked you guys to lay out, right? To outline what your changes were going to be going into 2026. Now, we are essentially 1 month into 26. We are 1 month into 2026. Are your goals still intact? Big question. Are your goals still intact? Are you still progressively moving in the direction of those goals? Right? Are you still progressively moving in the direction of achieving those goals? Have we had some setbacks? Setbacks are cool. No need to fret if you have. Setbacks are cool. Setbacks are a part of the game, right? But the thing about having setbacks is we have to learn from our setbacks. Like that's one thing I think that we don't capitalize on is learning from our errors, right? So if I make a mistake, right, I can remember being in school and math was never really my strong suit in school. And I can always remember when I would get a problem wrong, and you take it to the teacher, you really just want them to tell you what you did wrong, right? Like, yo, just tell me what I did wrong, and then I'll go and fix that up, right? But no, they would literally hand me the paper back and say, hey, go figure out what you did wrong and fix it, right? Because if you figure out what you did wrong and you fix it, then you won't make that error again. Now you have learned from your mistake. So I'm saying with us, as it pertains to our nutrition, as it pertains to us moving in the right direction for our lives and not just a fad, not just a quick diet, but more so a lifestyle change, right? Then the question becomes, are we learning from the mistakes that we have made in the first month, right? Are we learning? I'm moving into the direction I want to go, and I did have a setback. And that's cool. Honesty is key. Like, honesty is key. We have setbacks. That's cool. Like, it's nothing to fret over. You had a setback. Okay. Right? Like, a lot of times people will lose it because they had a setback, and then you just want to throw everything away because I had a setback. No, it's okay. I had a setback. I'm still good. I'm still moving in the direction because guess what? Tomorrow is a new day for me to reset. And whatever caused that setback, if I did it and I enjoyed it, like say your setback was, I don't know, you went and pulled up and got half a dozen cookies. I don't know, right? I don't know. So for instance, I will be totally honest with you all, right? So I was fasting. I fasted December. Well, not all of December, but like the back half of December, I fasted, and I fasted in January. And so I had a little gathering, a little party or whatever at my house for the national championship or whatever. And so I told my sister, like that, I told my sister I wanted to try this place that they have. It's called the Cookie Plug, right? And I had been wanting to try this place since it kind of came to Birmingham about a year ago. I hadn't been, right? Called the Cookie Plug. Y'all know me. I love sweets, right? So I was like, hey, I want to try this place. So go swing and bring some cookies over here, right? And so my sister, I'd never been to the place. So she was like, okay, well, what kind of cookies do you want? Like, send it to me, blah, 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 right? Well, she brings this box. Like I promise you guys, the box is probably like, it's like this long, right? And so it's got two cookies all the way down. I think it was like maybe 16 cookies in there or whatever, right? So I enjoyed, I think I ate 2 cookies that night, right? Cool. Like that was a setback. But I'm going to tell you how I have learned from previous setbacks. And this brings me to my talking point, right? Or one of my talking points. So when my sister and everybody left, they got the food they wanted. They took wings, they took fries. I can't remember, some Rotel dip, like different things like that, right? But they left these cookies at my house. Like they may have gotten 1 or 2 they wanted, but they left the cookies at my house. I guess figuring because I really like sweets, and then I asked for the cookies, they left the cookies at my house. Now I fell asleep. I fell asleep on the couch. Everybody kind of let themselves. I fell asleep. I was tired. I don't really do staying up late. It's not really my thing, right? And so when I got up, I said, "Oh, why did they leave these cookies over here?" And I said to myself, I'm not about to set myself up for failure. So guess what I did? When I woke up the next morning, I came down, I opened up my pantry, I got a couple of Ziploc bags out, and I bagged up all the cookies. I asked Jordan, I said, Jordan, what cookies do you want to keep at the house? She was like, well, Dad, I want that one. I said, do you want more than one? She was like, yeah, I want 2. I said, you only need 1. It's okay. We're gonna leave you 1, right? And so I bagged the rest of them up, and I took them to work, and I gave them to the people at work. Do you know why I did that? Because I've learned from my mistakes. I'm going to tell you why. I'm not one that can have something around me and be like, oh, I'll just eat a little bit here and there. No, I won't. I will eat probably 3 of those cookies in a night because they're in my house. Right? So that's what I mean when I say learning from your mistakes and capitalizing on it so that you don't do it again. So if you have a gathering, it's cool, have something, but hey, all the things that you struggle with, make sure that people take it from your house. And if they don't take it from your house, be strong enough to say, hey, guess what? I'm going to take these to my coworkers at work tomorrow. Don't set yourself up for failure. No. Right? And here's a big piece. Big part. We have got to be okay with separation from things that we enjoy. Like, I cannot say that enough. Be okay with separation from the things that you enjoy. I can't have it around me. I can't have ice cream in my freezer. I can't have chips in my pantry. I can't have cookies in my house. You know why? Because I will convince myself that I need them. I will tell myself why. I promise you. Y'all remember that episode of I think it was the Jamie Foxx show where they had made all these pies. They were like going into this pie business or whatever, right? And they had made all these. Aunt Helen had this famous sweet potato pie. And so they had all these pies. And so as Jamie was trying to leave, he felt like the pie was calling him. And so he was like looking at the pie, and he ended up eating the pie and eating all the pies, right? I'm saying that's a real life thing. You got to understand, you will convince yourself as to why you deserve. Man, I've lost 10 pounds. This is what I'm telling you. You know I'm not lying. Man, I've lost 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds. I deserve to have some sweets. And guess what that turns into? The sweets that day turns into a sweet another day. And a sweet another day, and a sweet another day. And the 10 pounds that you lost, you have now picked it back up. Or you halfway there, you at 5 pounds. Why? Because you weren't okay separating from those things. We've got to be okay drawing the line. So that's why I had you map out what the goals look like for 2026. And now I'm asking you to revisit them. At the end, now we are at the end of January. Well, we're in February now. Revisit the goals that you wrote coming into 2026. What have we done wrong? Where did we go wrong? Where did we make our mistakes? And how can we capitalize on those mistakes? One of the most common questions I feel like I get asked, whether it be on social media from people that I've never met or in person from people that know me, they'll always say, like, George, how do you remain consistent? Like, how do you keep doing it day in and day out? Because it has now become a part of my lifestyle. Talking point number 2. You've never heard me endorse fad diets. You've never heard me endorse like quick change. You've always heard me endorse doing things that you can sustain for longevity, right? Like everything that I've done, everything that I talk to you all about, it has become a lifestyle for me. I don't just do it to be cute. It's a lifestyle. So yeah, now like I have this joke that I make with everybody new that gets hired by our company, and they say when they come in, I'll tell them straight up. I say, hey, listen, be watchful. And they say, what do you mean? I say, listen, the people around here, they love to eat. They love to eat. Be watchful. They say, nah, you joking like I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I know my coworkers. I've worked with these people for years. They love to eat. They're going to tell you about all the fried chicken spots, all the fried fish spots. I got some people I work with that love some gizzards, nasty as they are. They'll be like, have some. I'm good. No, thank you. Right. But you got to be watchful and understand your level of discipline. Like, so one of my coworkers, right? So last year, she was new to the team and she ate, man. She was like, no, I'm good. I'll work out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. She ate, she picked up some weight. Every time I joke with her this year, guess what she said? George, I brought my lunch. George, I brought my lunch. George, I brought my lunch today. I brought my lunch. Oh yeah, because now you see the error and you capitalize off of it. That's what I'm saying. We've got to do a better job of recognizing the mistakes and then capitalizing. Do not beat yourself up for a mistake. Do not beat yourself up because you enjoyed something. Do not beat yourself up because you had a whole weekend where you just ate what you wanted to eat. Don't beat yourself up for it. Let's look back at it and figure out how we got there. Like what happened? Oh, well, I had a bad day at work on Friday. So when I had a bad day at work at Friday, I told myself I was going to get some comfort food on the way home. And so I ate that, but I didn't eat all of it. So on Saturday, I told myself I don't want to be wasteful. I need to finish my food from Friday night. Well, since I had already thrown Saturday away too, eating that food, I ordered some dinner that I wanted. See, now we can trace back how we made the mistake. So now we say, hey, guess what? Next time I have a bad day at work, or next time something happens that offsets me emotionally, I'm not going to go lean on food. I'm going to go walking. I'm going to go walk. Yeah. I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to go walk. I'm going to go run. I'm going to go do something fun that I like to do. If you have a gym membership, I'm going to go to the gym and put some extra time in doing cardio. Or, oh man, I'm going to go. Like, there are fun ways. Now that you understand where the error was, there are fun ways to replace it, right? Like my aunt is on the stream. I was telling her one of the things I picked up is playing pickleball. Like a group of people that I know from the gym, they play pickleball. Well, pickleball is a great source of cardio. Like, I mean, when I tell you, we will play for hours at some of the courts, and I'll look at my watch. You know, I track everything. So I'll look at my watch in an hour, 2 hours, I will have burned almost 1,000 calories and I don't even feel like it. Right? I'm replacing that time of I could just be sitting on the couch eating with doing something fun. So that's why I'm saying when we recognize our errors, right? We now want to make sure I'm capitalizing off of my error. Let me ask you this. You all, everybody on the chat, it's super intelligent. I know that. Super intelligent. Now, here's the thing. If you were driving your car and you hit a pothole and you bust your tire, right? I would hate for that to happen to anybody. That's happened to me before, right? So you bust your tire. Now, that's a route that you take daily, okay? Let's just say that's a route you take daily on the way to work, on the way home, whatever. I guarantee you that when you drive that route tomorrow, you won't get in the same lane. You will avoid that lane because now I know there was a pothole there, and that pothole caused me to bust my tire, and I don't have time to bust my tire again today, and I'm certainly not going to bust my tire again tomorrow, so I'm going to make a slight adjustment because I capitalized off my error. I'm telling you, treat your nutrition the same way. Recognize the error. Now we capitalize off of it so that we do not repeat it. Like 2026 has to be the year that we don't repeat flaws. We don't repeat mistakes. We don't repeat errors. This has to be the time. Let's capitalize off of it. What do we do wrong? What do we do wrong? You got your goals ahead of you. What did you do wrong? Where did you get off track? Where did you make a concession for yourself that you now need to change? Separation. Separate from certain things. Separate from certain. Don't buy it. I talked to one of my clients from the gym today. She was telling me, she said, George, you would be so proud of me. I said, wow, what happened? She said, I went through my house yesterday. She said, not threw away everything with sugar in it. I said, what? She said, I threw away everything with sugar. She said, my husband and my son were looking at me like I was crazy. She said, I promise you, George, I threw away over $300 worth of stuff that was in my house because I know I don't need to have it. Because if I have it, I'm going to eat it. See, sometimes you got to make a drastic change and be okay with it. You can't keep telling yourself, well, I don't want to waste that money. Like, I'll stop eating it. That's the crazy stuff we say. I'll stop eating it. Like, once I run out, then I won't buy it again. Well, what happens if you eat it enough till you give yourself diabetes because you kept eating? Then what? Then what? And I know that's a drastic example, but it's true though, right? Like, if you think about it, if you tell yourself you're going to stop eating all the bad things in your house, once you eat all the bad things in your house, what position did you leave your body in after that? Sometimes I got to be okay separating. Sometimes I got to be okay separating. I have to be okay. Just, hey, I'm going to throw it away now. That's a whole pack of Oreos. I only ate 2. Throw it away. Throw it away. I'm okay. Man, I just bought a 24 pack of those chips. Hey, take them to your child's school. Bring them to work for your coworkers. Whatever it is, be okay doing it. So she was like, yeah, man, I threw away over $300 of stuff. She said, George, then I went and I made healthy replacements. I bought yogurt. She was like, I bought some vegetables. And she started running me the list. And I hugged her. I said, I am so proud of you for finally making that decision, because sometimes it takes a drastic change. But the longer you keep looking at the things that you know you struggle with, but you're looking at them in the house. Let me tell y'all something I do. This is my secret. Like, it's a Walmart down the street from my house, and I frequent all the time when I, like, for my groceries and things like that, a meal prep or whatever, right? So when I go into the Walmart, I always, do y'all hear me when I say I always walk down the aisle of like the frozen treats, ice cream, popsicles. I always go down that aisle and I just look. I look. Oh, new ice cream, that look good. Oh man, those popsicles over there look good too. Look at them. I get close and I never open the door. I never put it in my cart. Sometimes, like, I just need to look at it and I'm good. Like, just seeing it gave me the fix. I'm good. I can go on and do what I need to do, right? But I know I couldn't say, well, I'm going to just buy it and have it in my house. Then every blue moon, I'm going to get some. It ain't going to be a blue moon, because if it's 6 in a pack and I bought it on Friday, I guarantee you by Sunday they out of there. I ate all of them. I ate all of them. I'm telling you. So because I know that, and because I have learned that about myself, I told another client, I said, listen, be honest with yourself. You lying is not good, but you can lie to other people about what you're doing and not doing, although your body will always tell us if you're doing what you say you're doing or you're not doing it. Your body's going to tell, because if you're doing what you say you're doing, which is the right thing, there's going to be a natural change. If I tell you all that I planted some orange seeds in my backyard and a year later you don't even see a sprout of a tree, you would know that boy ain't planting no tree back there. Because the cause and effect, you would see the results of what I did. Planted seed, root sprout, tree grows, produces orange. You would start to see that process. When you buy a packet of seeds, they tell you how long it's going to take. Okay, in 2 weeks, you should see a sprout. By month 2, it should start producing fruit, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Right? Cause and effect. So I understand. I'm honest with myself about how I get down when it comes to food, so I don't buy it. Stop lying to you. Don't lie to you. Man, I'm going to just do this and then don't lie to yourself. I'm going to go out with my friends. Now, this is a restaurant I love, And every time I go to this restaurant, I get their cheesecake because they got the best cheesecake. But I'm not going to get it tonight because I'm doing right. Don't go because you're lying to yourself. Because the moment the person to your right and the moment the person across from you orders that cheesecake, what are you going to do? Well, I'm gonna just give myself some, and I'm don't lie to yourself. Put yourself in a position to be successful. Learn from the mistakes, learn from the errors, learn from the flaws, and let's do better. What are we talking about? Like, don't overthink it. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Don't keep. You listen to so many different people. Well, this person says they do this and this works for them. And this person says they do this and this works for them. This person says they do. What works for you? Because the first thing you got to do before you start trying all these things is establish discipline. Don't tell me about what anybody else is doing until you have established discipline. Are you disciplined enough to say no? Are you disciplined enough to avoid it? Are you disciplined enough to walk away from it? Are you disciplined enough to push away from the table? Do we have any holidays coming up? What month is this? February, Valentine's Day, March, April, Easter, right? April, Easter. Easter, we pretty much know in our culture for Easter, you're going to have a big spread of what I call Thanksgiving food, right? And what comes with Thanksgiving food? Thanksgiving sweets. Are you going to be able to push away from the table? Are you okay? Have you established discipline? I can assure you of this. If you have children, and if your children are driving age, you will not give them the keys to your car until they have shown you that they are disciplined. Disciplined enough to be a responsible driver. Disciplined enough to not just drive for themselves, but to drive for those around them. You will not give them keys until they prove they are disciplined. I'm saying to you, prove to yourself that you are disciplined before you start going to try all this other stuff. Show yourself discipline. Can I go 7 days without having something sweet? Oh, wow, I went 7 days. Guess what? Let me not celebrate going 7 days. Let me say, okay, now I'm going to go 14. Discipline. Now I'm going to go 14. Dang, I went 14. Okay, now I'm going to go 21. Right? You build on that. That is how you create discipline. Because now you look back and it's like, dang, I can't remember the last time I had something sweet. I can't remember the last time I drank a soda. I don't remember. Because you've just been building up discipline in your bank account. And let me tell you something. When you build up discipline, your body responds. Yeah. And not just in how you look. Like, that's cool in how you look. But when you go to the doctor for that checkup, your body responds. Doctor say, hold on. These numbers looking mighty different. Yeah, doc, I've been working on discipline. I've been working on discipline a little bit of discipline here and there. You know what I mean? Make those changes. We're going to be disciplined. We're going to be disciplined. How many times I have to say it? Discipline. Discipline, 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 discipline. Discipline. That's what we're doing. Discipline. Separation. Separation from certain things. I got to be disciplined. I can't do that. What are your goals? Let me ask you a question. What goal on your list do you think you can achieve without discipline? Tell me. What goal on your list do you think you can achieve without discipline? I guarantee you not one. Not one gets achieved. Not one gets attained without discipline. Discipline is the key. Don't tell me about all the workouts you're doing and you still, man, listen, it's people that go in the gym every day and look the exact same they did a year later. Why? Because they haven't changed their eating. A workout isn't a magic eraser for how you eat. It's not. Trust me. Nutrition, discipline in the kitchen, discipline in the grocery store. Stop going, stop going down the potato chip aisle. Don't go down there. It ain't nothing. I know what's on that aisle. On the potato chip aisle, They got all types of potato chips. And then they got, it depends. If you're at Publix, on the potato chip aisle, the back side of that aisle, I believe it's either sodas or crackers on the back side of the aisle, or like sweet treats. In Walmart, the potato chip aisle, you got the potato chip on the left side, and then you got crackers and stuff on the right side. It ain't nothing on that aisle for you. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't go. Don't go. Like your mom used to tell you back then, don't let me catch you over their house because ain't nothing good over there. Don't go over their house. Don't go in their yard because I don't like how they raise their kids. I don't like what they do over there. Don't go over there. That's how you need to treat yourself when you're in the store. Don't go down that aisle. It ain't nothing for you over there. I'm not going. Talk to yourself while you're going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. What I need? Vegetables. I'm not going down that aisle of chips. Okay, boom. I'm not going down that aisle of chips. What has our pastor been telling us for the whole month of January? Take it back to December. How important your words are. Making declarations, declaring what you desire to see. So you got to listen. That's not something that's just reserved for like the major things. That's reserved for everything. No, Tip, the Drizzlicious is on the aisle with the bread. And Publix is on the aisle with the bread. I know that. I don't even think Walmart sell the Drizzlicious. I hadn't seen them there. But on Publix, they on the aisle with the bread. But listen, you've got to declare what you desire to see. Make the declaration. Hey, listen, when I go in the grocery store, Father God, I declare that I have the strength to abstain from all sweet treats. Father God, I declare that I have the strength to not even go down the aisle with the ice cream. Father God, I declare that I have the strength that you have. Father God, I declare that you knocked the taste of sweets off my lips. Keep declaring it. God, I declare that each day I'm stronger and I have the ability to abstain from eating chips. Whatever it is, make the declaration. You think God only care about the major stuff to you? How? And he said he knows the very numbers of the hairs on your head. That means he cares about the big and the small. And then understand that our true act, our highest act of worship is how we treat this body that God has allowed us to rent. That's the highest act of worship. How you treat this body that God allows you to rent daily. So yeah, I'm going to make declarations over it every day. Every time I go to something, make a declaration. Yeah. When I pass by that fast food restaurant, I don't care if Krispy Kreme got that hot now sign on it. God, I thank you that I am strong enough to abstain from the desires of Krispy Kreme. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it until you see the manifestation. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. God, I think that I have the strength to go home and eat what's in my refrigerator, because it's nothing like meal prepping and then going to buy food and you know you got food in the refrigerator. Why? How? What? What you doing? You already got food in the refrigerator. What you doing? What you doing here? You ain't even need to be at Chick-fil-A. What you doing? You ain't even need to be at KFC. What you doing? You ain't even need to be out with your friend. Child, listen, I love y'all, but I already got food in my refrigerator at the house. I ain't even going to be able to go with y'all. Thank you. My daughter say, thank you. Thank you. I ain't going to be able to go. Thank you. I can't go. I already got food in the refrigerator. But you don't want to just, no. I got food in the refrigerator. I'm going to stick to that. What are we talking about? Capitalize off the errors that we have made. Let's do it differently. But the only way we do it differently is that we, one, recognize the mistakes, B, learn from the mistakes. We're not beating ourselves up for mistakes anymore. We are now learning from mistakes. Learn from them. What did I do wrong? Okay, let's grow from it. Yeah. Oh, I know. See, what happened was I slid by my mama's house and I already knew that she was having people over. And I knew because she told me, oh, I made that apple pie you like. And I said, oh, Mom, I'm going to just come check on y'all. You already knew what you were doing when you went over there. Hey, listen, I ain't going to be able to go. Ma, I love you, but listen, I know I'm not strong enough. If I come over there, I'm going to eat that apple pie. And I'm not just going to eat one slice. I'm probably going to eat two before I leave and take two to go with me. I ain't going to be able to come. I'll catch you next week. I learn from the mistakes. We capitalize off of them. What? When your coworkers get something to eat, hey, listen, baby, go in your tell Tell your most trusted friend at work, hey, listen, when y'all order out, don't even ask me what you want. I'm not strong enough to resist it. So when y'all order out, please don't come ask me, do I want something? I'm not there right now, and me and God working it out, and I'm talking to God, and He's talking to me about it. So until I master that, don't even ask me. Don't say nothing to me. I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not going to think y'all leaving me out. Just don't ask me. Set yourself up with the people around you. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Love me enough not to ask me. Love me enough not to ask me. Thank you. We capitalizing off of errors this year. All right, listen. I have given y'all 30 minutes and 27 seconds. Didn't even mean to be that long, but I appreciate you all as always. As always, thank you all so much for dropping it into my plate, my choice. Like I said, I'll have a recipe for y'all. Not next week, week after. Yeah, because next week is Purpose Life. So week after, I will have a recipe for y'all. Listen, hey, real quick. If y'all hadn't signed up for the Super Bowl event, sign up. We would love to see some of y'all at the Super Bowl event. All right, come kick it with your folk. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Also, let me plug the link too. I don't know what my age demographic is on here, but listen, the age demographic for the link is like 25 to like 45, something like that. Man, if y'all know some people that are looking for a small group to be a part of, point them in the direction of the link. The information for the link is on the website. That's a small group Bible study. I'll be leading that Bible study with my sister. So, man, encourage people to come to the link. Our first gathering is this Saturday at Inslee Live. Please encourage some people, man. Send them. Tell them George want to see them. All right. Other than that, man, y'all be blessed. Have a phenomenal week. I love you all. Thank you for allowing me into your home, into your workspace, wherever you are. I appreciate it. And y'all have a great one and be blessed. All right. Love you.